And Jahlani, I know you got a meeting, so you got to get to a meeting, but we'll get you in and out this morning. How you doing?
I'm good, man. How are you guys doing?
We're doing great. So, some from the outside, at least, some criticism this week when it came to Gerard Mayo calling this team soft and then walking that back. But if you guys are being honest when you talk about it, it seems like maybe that has lit a fire under this team.
I mean, it's a new week. We're on to the Jets. What happened, and this week it's on us to come out and be prepared and execute our jobs.
Jahlani, being on to the Jets, is Aaron Rodgers still one of the hardest guys that you have to prepare for? And if so, what makes him so difficult?
100%. This guy's been around the league for 20 years now, and I mean, I think he's been in the league longer than some of our rookies been alive. So, he's seen a lot of coverages. He's seen a lot of balls. So he knows when we're disguising. He knows when we're just sitting there in a certain cover. So we gotta, give him certain looks. That way we can, have him either wait till the last second to try and figure out, and maybe he'll call a timeout or try and adjust. But it's on us as defense guys to just, disguise this week and show him something different that we haven't put on film.
Jahlani, whether it's, I think he said that you guys played soft, and when you looked at the film, because I think there are a lot of guys that agree you probably did play soft as far as giving up the run the way you gave it up. I don't think that you're those type of players where you're turning stuff down. What do you think is leading to some of that poor play, especially defensively against the run game, where it seems like teams might be a little bit being able to handle you guys more physically, especially at the line of scrimmage? What do you think you guys are not doing good enough?
I think we're just not being consistent. That's it. That's the biggest thing for football play, like for this game. You got to be consistent. You can't just do your job one time and not do it the next two. So I would say it's just being consistent.
Speaking of being consistent, Jahlani, what is the accountability like in your locker room? It feels like things have gotten somewhat out of control with players going out late before a game. How do you guys sort of keep players in line yourselves, forgetting Gerard Mayo for a moment?
You said people going. I don't know about that. People going out the day before the game, but you just got to be professional. If you're doing that, which you shouldn't be, but you got to take accountability for however you play. But no, I think as a whole, and especially as a defense, we're taking accountability for the past weeks. We can't just all throw it on Mayo and use him as a scapegoat because we're the ones out there playing. So no, we're taking full accountability for what's going on.
Have you ever been called soft by a coach prior to that?
Yeah, when I was a kid, and then I turned it around. If you hear that as a person, as a man, and you're either gonna sulk about it or you're gonna do something about it.
Jahlani, it does seem like every week we have some type of rumor that's out about this team or players talking about pride, going out for themselves and not for the team. The rumor after London was that, maybe guys were staying out too late or didn't have their head in it completely. Did you feel like there were too many distractions when you guys were in London? Do you think that led to your play on the field?
No, I don't think that was a distraction. I think we kept the main thing the whole journey. That was the message from everybody was just this is a business trip. So yeah. But you know what? It's a new week. It's like we said, we're on to the Jets, and right now we've been having a great week of preparation, and we just got to make sure that everything we do on the practice field, we transition it to the game. So yeah, we just got to make sure that we're consistent.
I know Drake May is on the other side of the football for you, but when it comes to his age, and from the outside at least, the way he has appeared to kind of accept a leadership role, has that couple games into starting. Has that surprised you?
You said, does that surprise me that he's playing this way?
Well, not necessarily playing, but the way he seems to us to be kind of assuming a leadership role on this team, and he's only 2 games.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
it doesn't surprise me that he's stepping into a leadership role. I feel like that just comes with being a quarterback. You're a general on the field, and but I think that's also just his personality. He's a great human being and a really good competitor. So that's something that we look for in a leader.
Jahlani, do you feel like, and when I played, we had guys like Willie McGinnis and Lawyer Malloy that kind of policed that locker room, not only with the way that players respected them, but there was a little bit of fear because, hey, guess what? If you talk slick to Willie, you might get hit. Do you feel like there are guys in that locker room, and I throw yourself into this as well, that carry that same type of demeanor where maybe there's a little bit of fear that players feel towards you guys, and could your voice be a little bit louder to maybe rally some of the troops to fall in line and be a little bit more mature when it comes to on and off the field situations?
Yeah, we definitely have some guys like that. But I don't think we're as extreme.
All right. Well, listen, we know you got to get to work and get to a meeting, and it is an opportunity to turn things around, and we appreciate you taking the time this morning.
Of course. You guys have a wonderful day.
All right. There's Jahlani Tavai.